Hello, good morning everyone. How are you? And now please let me introduce myself. My name is Andini Merusintinua. I am from Major Hospitality Management, Class 3D. Now, I would like to share to you about the material of the day. It's about the, the London place. And the first time, I will start about my presentation from this one is London Eye. The London Eye, or also known as the Millennium Dawn Wheel, is the largest observation wheel in the world at 135 meters or 443 feet. The London Eye rotates over the River Thames, London, United Kingdom, and began operation in late 1999. The London Eye was designed by architect David Mark and Julia Barfitt, with 32 closed observation capsules which are air conditioned on the outer side of the circle. The London Eye rotates at a speed of 0.26 meters per second, and one round takes about 30 minutes or half an hour. The London Eye, with the speed, London Eye does not need to stop when a passenger will enter escape for the less fortunate. These wells were built in sections which were then inflated and on the river dams. The London Eye. The name for the London Eye was inaugurated by the Prime of Ministry of United Kingdom, Tony Blair, on December 31, but only opening to the public on 2000 due to technical problem. The London Eye is operated by the South Group and British Airways, which uses the term fly and flight to describe travel on London Eye. Over time, the London Eye has become a famous tourist attraction. And two, it's about Tower of London. The Tower of London, officially Her Majesty Royal Palace and Fortress of the Tower of London, is a historical castle on the north bank in central London. The castle, located within London Borough of Tower Hamlet, and was founded in 1066 as part of the Normandy conquest in England. The White Tower, which the most important part of the castle, was built in 1078 by William the Conqueror. The Tower of London has played a role important in the course British history, and also the Tower of London has been converted into various uses, including as an arsenal, the residence of the Royal Mint, public record office, and the repository of the Crown of Jewel of Great Britain. Today, the Tower of London is one of the UK's most popular tourist attraction. This is about Tower of London. And next, 3. And 3, it is about British Museum. British Museum in the Bloomsbury area of London, United Kingdom, is a public institution dedicated to human story, art and culture. Its permanent collection of some 8 million works is among largest and most comprehensive in existence, having widely searched during the era of the British Empire. And it documents the story of human culture from the beginning of the present. It was the first public national museum in the world. And the British Museum was established in 1753, largely based on the collection of Irish physician and scientist Sir Hans Sloane, and the first and it's the first opening to the public in 1759 in Montagu House. And next, number 4 is about and number 4 is about Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is a bridge that spans River Thames, London, United Kingdom. This bridge combines two bridge design, namely lift and suspensions. This location related to London Tower make this bridge named Tower Bridge. This bridge was completed in 1894 and is one of the icons of the City of London. Tower Bridge is one of the bridges owned and managed by Bridge House Estate, a charity of the City of Corporation. And next is about and number 5 is about Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is the official residence of the Queen of Great Britain and the Commonwealth in London. This palace is a place for event state, a place for welcome to state guests, and a place for tourist visit. Often in time of enjoy, recess or morning, and it is also a gathering center for British society. And next, and number 6 is about West End. The West End of London, commonly referred as to the West End, is an area in central and West London where several tourist attractions, business, shop, government building, and entertainment venue are in the city. And the West End is the city main commercial and entertainment center. Its number 7 is about Westminster Abbey, formerly titled the College of Charles of St. Peter at Westminster, is a large monogothic abbey church in the city of the Westminster, London, England. London, England, just to the west of the Palace of Westminster. It is one of the United Kingdom most notable religious building and traditional place of coronation burial site for English. And number 8, this is about Royal Park. The Royal Park of London, Ireland, originally owned by the monarchs of the United Kingdom for the recreation, style hunting of the royal family. And number 9, it's about House Parliament or Big Ben. Big Ben is the nickname of Great Bell of the striking clock at north end of the Palace of Westminster in London. This name is often extended to refer to clock tower, and the tower and House Parliament or Big Ben was completed in 1859. And number 10 is about Royal Albert Hall, and one of the United Kingdom most treasured and distinctive building. It is held in trust for the nation and managed by a registered authority. Since the hall opening by Queen Victoria in 1871. And next, this is about Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square is a square in central London. Is a square in central London named in memory of Battle of Trafalgar Square. This place previous name was King William the First Square. And now Trafalgar Square is often used for the demonstration. And next is about St. Paul Cathedral. St. Paul Cathedral, London, is a cathedral of the Church of England, and it is the cathedral seat of the Diocese of London. This cathedral is dedicated to Paul of Tarsus and was built in AD 904. The cathedral is one of London's most famous tourist attraction. And this is about the Kensington Palace. The Kensington Palace is a royal residence in Kensington Garden, in the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, London, England. This building has served as the residence of the British royal family since, and is now official residence of Prince William. And next, it's about Portobello Road. Portobello Road is a street in the Notting Hill district of the Royal Borough of the Kensington, and Chelsea is West London. It's run almost the length of Notting Hill from south of north, wrongly parallel with a Brook Grove. And next, this is about Hyde Park. Hyde Park is greatest major park in central London. It is the largest royal park that from the change from the entrance of Kensington Palace through Kensington Garden and Hyde Park. And next, this is about St. James Park. St. James Park is one of the oldest park in the city of Westminster in London. It is 23 hectares wide and surrounded by buildings, including 2 palaces. And next is the Green Park. The Green Park, usually known without definite architecture simple as Green Park, is one of the royal part of London, located in city of Westminster, central London. The garden was laid out in 1820 and is famous among central London garden for having no lakes or building and only minimal flower planting in naturalized narcissistic 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 form.